7th, 2013. What a day. What a day, what a day. Had to go to the dentist today and get some teeth cleaned. Nice and clean now. So, good thing done. Went, when we was with Georgia yesterday, we picked up her computer. She's got 3 daughters, and a couple of them got boyfriends, and they come over, and I don't know, they download a lot of stuff, and she seems to never, she went pretty good this time, about 3 months without the virus, getting the virus. But we picked up the computer yesterday, and Gordon worked through it, and we returned it today, and she took us out to lunch. Nice Chinese cuisine. There's a buffet place right there in Crystal, where she lives. Actually, it was in Robbinsdale. She lives in Crystal, right across from the lake. It was really a nice trip. Really like that. And got her computer back and got it up and going, and probably sealed a automotive job. Her daughter's got a big SUV. What is it? Ford Explorer. And they took it in for an estimate. It's like $1,800, something like that. And we looked up the parts and what our labor would be, and we could do it for about half that. So we gave her the estimate and probably get some work out of that. So here, years later, I'm still going to be doing some automotive, which is nice because I think we can use the extra cash, and when you're doing it for somebody, that makes a difference too. It needs like a power steering rack replacement, and that by itself is like $500-600. Pretty expensive. It's expensive, not so easy thing to do. And then brakes front and back, and rotors, and ball joints, and one of the door handles is broken, so I can get that done. Yep. But other than that, overall good day. Let's see. I was watching a movie. What was it? Oh, Dark Shadows, a remake of 70s show. Tim Burton did the movie with Johnny Depp, and they didn't get too good of reviews, but I wanted to see it because I knew it took place like in the 70s, and they played a song. I'm gonna play the song later, which was popular in 1972. But I mentioned, I'm going to get off track here, but I mentioned last night talking about Black Sabbath, the song that I played there at the end. I just heard that earlier that evening, and that had been over 30 years since I heard that song. So, like I said, it brought back a flood of memories, and it's amazing how music can do that. So, I got my tickets today for Black Sabbath, so had tickets, will travel, and like I said, they're only doing like 20 in their reunion show with Ozzy. They're only doing like 20 U.S. cities, and tickets went on sale last week, and I 10, actually about 9:55, I got online and got some ordered up. So they received them in the mail. So I have the tickets in hand, and like I said, I'll just take a day and drive over to Illinois, to Chicago area. And I asked Ross, and because not his group, he doesn't know anything about him. I said, I heard you playing some of their music. He said, yeah, probably on a set list or something, but I'll have to ask him again later. But I told him it's in August, so think about it. Anyway, this movie I was watching, Dark Shadows. Back, and again, this was in the 70s. There was a daytime soap opera, and it was called Dark Shadows. And there's this the main character, Barnabas Collins, kind of had this castle, and I remember it. I think it was in black and white. So we're gonna have to say early. It might have been like late 60s. Early 70s. but I remember seeing it on TV a lot. And I wasn't into soap operas. I didn't really follow it. But I remember seeing it, catching it, flipping through the channels every now and then. I tried to watch it, but I didn't quite understand. So I was probably just too young to really understand the concept of it. But he was kind of like I'm gonna say he was a vampire or Dracula figure, and he would seduce these women and kind of evolved around that. But the remake was supposed to be a little bit on the funny side, and it was, but kind of follow kind of a remake of that premise, and I think it was entertaining. Just like last week, I watched Snow White and Huntsman. No, it was Huntsman. Huntsman. So Snow White and Huntsman. And I thought that was done quite well because that's again a classic Snow White, and taken off of that classic and done a little bit different. I think there was supposed to be another one. I have to look for it because I know there was like two of them came out about the same time about Snow White, and this one was a little bit on the darker side and done quite well. I like it. It was pretty good. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? So pretty good. But this one tonight, I pulled up because Gordon was working on Lori's laptop and I had some free time. So I pulled it up and started watching it, and he was kind of peeking over the laptop, watching it with me. And he did ask what rating the movie got. I couldn't figure it out because it was on demand, so I couldn't stop it to pull up the information on it. But I'm sure it probably got about a 1 or a 2 in reality. That's why it wasn't too much of a hit. But very interesting. They had, which was interesting, they had their balls. The old mansion had a ball, midnight ball, and they had Alice Cooper sing a couple of hits in there in part of the movie skit, and that was pretty good because I got to actually snag some tickets for his concert coming up in July, a month back already. So I'm excited to see that one too. But amazing. Well, the school keeps turning. I got a meeting in the morning. There's a breakfast meeting, and we'll get to come in and once a year they have it's called the Credo speech or Credo speak. And what you do is you log on the computer, and everybody has a chance to put in their 2 cents. Tell the company what they think of what it's like working for them, and what you think areas that could use improvements and suggestions. And your name goes in pretty anonymous. But they really push every year to have us participate in that. And there's a real push. I think our team of 12, because we're on different teams, supervisor in our team, he said that if everybody on our team participates, then he'll take us out to breakfast. We won something last month. We got our metrics down way below what was estimated. He gave us a bar, and we knocked that sucker out of the park. Did very well. So we got a free lunch coming, lunch or breakfast. Well, it's probably breakfast. Breakfast coming from that, and again, I won. Partner and I, who team up within that team, we won the challenge last month, so we get a free lunch out of that too. So that's 3 months in a row. 3 months in a row for Joe and I, and so everything's going pretty good there. At work. But anytime you get a free lunch, and then like tomorrow breakfast from 8 to 10, a couple hours being on the clock and not actually having to go out and work is a good thing. We like that. So it's just come in, have some breakfast, have breakfast for us, and spend some time. I mean, I don't know how they can do it because there's only like, I don't know, 3 computers that are actually workable. So unless they open up some more, I think there's probably some upstairs too. There's a big, there's like three floors. No, there's at least 2 floors. No, there's 3 floors. I've never been up to the 3rd floor, but there's a big sales area upstairs. The warehouse that we're at is one of the newest one in the metro. It is the major, where all the shipments come in and then are dispensed to the other warehouses, the other op centers in the city. So it's a pretty big outfit that I work out of Northeast there. So I'm going to miss it when I move to the northwest. You know, I will be closer to home, and that's always a good thing. But one of the songs, they played some 70s songs and then some 70 cars. I think they had a nice, cool looking bus, and it's a pretty cool muscle cars. So 72 was a pretty cool year. I was only 10 years old, but I was thinking of I spent like 15 minutes trying to find this song from the Hollies. The Hollies did a song in 72 called Witchy Woman. And it's one of the few songs that I remember my father liked a lot. It was very mysterious, and but it was had a lot of airplay from the Hollies. And I couldn't find it. At least the one I found on YouTube, it froze up and locked up on me, and I had to restart my computer. And I'm like, forget that. So if all else fails, I play some Black Sabbath. So they did play this song in the movie. And so I'm gonna call it 1972. This one itself got like over 7 million views already. And I think that album Paranoid, which is the same song, Paranoid off of Paranoid from Black Sabbath. And I think that album sold like 5 million copies. So pretty popular. So it's gonna be pretty good reunion tour, so I'm really excited to go see them. Like I said, 35 years since I've seen them, or wanted to see them, and it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. So May 7th, 2013.